We'll go to our social media comment of the week. So there's two pics for this one. The picture is of Ryan. And I just thought this comment was pretty adorable. So someone named Frank Zito said, I hope you'll at least have the fan mounted. I'll be happy to chip in for your birthday. Beautiful bird. So that was, who is that to you?
My grandfather.
Your grandfather?
Some guy.
Who is better at Facebook than your dad, by the way.
Yes.
He's better at commenting than his dad. But I thought that was really nice, and that is one heck of a bird. Ryan, you got your first big game animal in Michigan, because turkeys are considered big game.
Mm-hmm.
First big game animal in Michigan, and in a minute, I want you to explain the story and how you felt, because it was awesome.
In 1 minute, you want me to?
1 minute.
Okay.
And go.
Okay, so we were sitting out in this field. We got up early in the morning, around 5 a.m. We go out there.
A lot of fluff. No, I'm just kidding.
I gotta
And
set the
45.
scene. And me and Jeff were sitting in the blind, and Jeff was kind of guiding me through it, as I haven't done very much turkey hunting. And we saw some hens floating around the field in front of us, and then finally we started hearing this turkey gobbling, and it comes up over the hill, and on the way other side of the field is Kyle, and it would sit and strut for a little while, and then kept going closer and closer to Kyle and AJ, and
It got to 110 yards from AJ and I.
it looked like it was right, but we were really far away. It looked like it was like right next to you guys.
Yeah.
We thought you were gonna
was-
kill it.
It was like right in between both of us for a good.
And keep in mind,
Yeah.
we were 1,100 yards away. We were safe.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, no, we were really far away from
Big
each other.
field we were covering.
Yeah.
You had 10 more seconds.
No, I'm just kidding.
And then it saw a hen came into the field on the other side closer to us, and it kind of followed that, did a loop and towards you guys, and then back over to us.
He was just following the hen with his tongue out. He's like, hey.
Yeah.
Wherever she went is wherever he was going.
Yep, and she started coming towards us, and we were filming it, and it finally got close enough to where we might be able to shoot it, and I'm getting ready, and Jeff looks at the camera, and he's like, it's full. I'm like, what?
It says the card's full. That's
Oh, in
that's
the
not-
camera.
That's not right,
Yeah.
right?
Oh my gosh.
Because
That's not good, I don't think.
Because we wanted to film it, and I'm like, oh no! Like now I'm trying to hunt this turkey, shoot it, and take care of this camera. So I'm sitting there trying to delete.
And this is your first turkey.
Yeah.
You haven't shot a deer yet either. This is
Nope.
your first big
Yep.
game animal.
Yep. And I'm sitting there trying to work this camera and delete it and get things ready on that. I'm like, what can we delete on it? What's not good?
Just the last things.
Yeah,
I don't know.
So I'm sitting there deleting it, and then
Why did we make that stupid video earlier? Day 7 of our deer turkey.
Hey, you know what? We had that. I'm glad that we didn't delete earlier, because we had that footage of a deer and a sandhill crane and a turkey all in the same shot, and
Yep.
they're all kind of like, what are you doing over here?
Yeah.
What are you doing over here? You know, like they weren't really interacting, but they were kind of. So it was neat to get that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't delete that. But then, by that time, the turkey had started kind of wandering away, and Jeff was trying to reposition the camera behind me so we could get a shot
All
of
I
that.
see is the footage, and I'm like, why is he shaking right now?
We're trying to. It's.
There's 87 buttons on that thing. I'm trying to hold it still while
We
he's
should have
trying-
never had him film.
I know.
I wanted you to get a turkey, though.
I'm grateful I did, and it was a really awesome opportunity. So I started walking away a little bit, and then he's trying to get it in position. I'm like, when should I shoot it? And he's like, next time it turns towards us. And so eventually it just kind of turns towards us a little bit, and I fire, and the thing starts flopping on the ground. And in my mind, it had been like 20 seconds, and then Jeff goes, run. And then I'm scrambling out of this blind as quick
the
as I
reason why Jeff told them to run is because turkeys, like, you'll knock them down and they'll be flapping around. But the real fear is, what if they get up and fly for a little bit or run for a little bit because they're fast? If they got enough in them to do that, then they're harder to find, harder to track. So you run after them to hurry up, grab them by the neck, and wring their neck so that they don't go anywhere. But Ryan didn't know that because Jeff had only built them up to. I mean, you go turkey hunting, you don't always expect to get one. So
Yeah,
it's like, all right, I'll tell them everything to do right up until you shoot one.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what. So after like 20 seconds of sitting there and it's flopping around, he says run, and I run after it. I grab it by the neck, and I'm holding it up while it's still flapping its wings because I'm all excited.
He's all
and
He's holding it. I'm like, I didn't tell him what to do at this point.
This thing's kicking him senseless. He's using his spurs on him. Ryan's like,
so we watch the footage, and I shoot it, and immediately after I shoot it, Jeff
was like
says
half a
run.
second.
I know, it was
Yeah.
like half a second.
But it
Jeff says
feels
run,
like-
and it felt like a lifetime because
Yeah.
I was like, I just shot this turkey, and I was so
Adrenaline's
excited
going.
about it.
what was your explain? What you got your first taste of buck or turkey fever.
Yeah.
So what is that like?
So I was excited after I shot it because it started flopping around and I knew I had gotten it. And then we're kind of sitting there after it completely died and it was just laying there.
and you feel the little sprinklers of nerves come in.
Yeah. And then we're standing there talking about what else we need to film in the day. And I'm like sitting there and I'm like, okay, it's setting in. I just did that.
Yeah.
Like, this is exciting. This is cool. So it was really fun.
I said to AJ, because him and I were sitting in the blind. Funny he's not here to prove that I said this, but I said, you know, I would be happier if he shot this turkey than myself because he had never gotten a big game animal.
I don't believe you.
It's on camera. We had it set up where Jeffrey had already got his bird right away. By the way, like the biggest bird ever.
It was a
It was pretty,
monster.
pretty good size.
And so we wanted Ryan to get it. So I am very, very, very happy for you, Ryan.
It was an awesome opportunity, and I'm glad we got it on film.